High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Good counter punching. This is a high-octane battle. Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punch. Do you believe what we are seeing? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice exchange here from both men. Beautiful counter punch. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Rhodes in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. What do we expect to see here in round two? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. How about that time counter shot? They exchange punches. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Kell Brook may need to take a knee here. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then...
You know the scorecards are gonna be all over the place in this one. Talk about Rhodes in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Beautiful counter shot. There's a counter shot. Just misses with that jab. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He blocks that jab. That jab misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Rhodes in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. On to the fourth we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They block the jab. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Rhodes in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. There's the bell to start round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punching. It's all offense all the time. Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, that...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Code red for Kell Brook. Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs. Whoa, wait a minute. Now Brook may need to take a knee here. The special one goes to the canvas. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win.